You can do the herding, the ox herder, the boy, the cowboy, but it's kind of difficult for most people to do the figures. I'm going to skip that. I may do it later in the class. We don't have time to do the figure on this painting. I try to do this in a fast way, so I use dark ink to outline and then wash, before it gets dry, wash with diluted ink. This big brush. It's a combination of two brushes. So you do about 70% of the line work, not so complete. So you give room for the washes. And just use water. Before the ink gets dry, use a little bit ink to make it smear. And the darkest part should always be the forehead and the ear, maybe. And the nose. Just let it smear. Create other interesting shadings. I'll keep this horn dry to be contrast. Make a contrast. Okay. Do another one. Remember the X we talked about in the muzzle? The box. And the eye. The nose bridge should be quite dark. Always outline the horns in a suggestive way, in very expressionistic, if you like. You don't have to do a lot of details. And forehead, and the spine need to be visible. The hip. More water. Just wash the kind of dark. So this one can be darker than the other, like to contrast. try to swirl the brush on the paper without leaving the surface of the paper. That's the hip part. Okay, and you can later add more backgrounds in the sign. So this is a more kind of abstract approach. But you need to study realistically some basics about the horn and the mouth and the eye proportion. Something like that. So after that, you can go free. So in the first stage, you need to do the sketch with charcoal. After you get several practice, you can try to do it freehandedly. To take advantage of the smearing effect of the raw shuan or the ant-sized shuan. Use big paper to practice as big as possible, so you don't run out of room. Although after attempt, if the painting didn't work out, you can use the unpainted part to do small paintings like ACEO or postcards. Don't throw them away. So that's the advice. I think we have enough for the demo, and if you're not taking the class online, you are certainly encouraged to, because in the classroom setting we'll be more specific on your practice. I will give personalized critiques on your practice and suggestions. So be sure to check out classroom at ChineseBrushPainting.ning.com. And if you are already in the class, I appreciate your commitment, and I hope you enjoyed this class as much as I did. And I thank again for students who have made a suggestion. And I'm sorry I didn't have time to do horse this time. Before we finish, we need to make up this point, so I don't have to do it in the classroom. So there's a difference between horse and ox. The main difference is even-toed or odd-toed. Even-toed is the ox, which is like this. So this is an ox or buffalo or deer and the horse, on the other hand, only have one toed, out-toed is the horse. So this is the horse. Only one hoof, one-toed hoof. This is an even-toed hoof. So on the buffalo, you will see this kind of feet, so split into two. On the horse, we only do one, something like that, right? So this is the main difference between a horse and a buffalo. Besides the body proportion, the big belly on the ox and the shorter legs, etc. So you need to pay attention on this kind of distinctions between the different animals. So I will do more instruction complementary works in the classroom if needed to illustrate this and other points. If you're interested, you can check the attachment with the class. And also I will give out some handout and the samples I did today for you to learn and practice. Thank you very much for your commitment and hard work, as much as the water buffalo, I hope. So don't give up. See you in the class.